and it was about Florida. And so it's this clip that's going around. I don't know how old it is, but now it's trending, right? And it's this guy, and I'm going to play it. He's talking about how Miami is not Florida. Miami is its own thing. We not Florida. Don't call us Florida. Let me play it really quick.
And I know you're from Florida. Every time you absolutely are Florida.
I'm from Miami, though.
Right, Miami, Florida.
No,
so I know
Miami-Dade County.
Right, Miami-Dade County, United States of America.
Exactly.
Right, Florida.
No.
Florida is a state.
Yeah, it is.
Miami is in the state of Florida.
Miami is in a state of its own thing.
Okay.
That is not Florida.
Right, yeah,
So
sure.
don't ever disrespect me again.
Disregard the extra stuff that's going on. But here's the thing.
We got to disregard.
We got to disregard that. Okay. We on YouTube. We're not trying to get taken off YouTube. All right. Here's the thing. I agree with him though. I agree that Miami is not really for. And this is the thing. I was arguing with somebody from New York because what New York people do, and they tell you that the Bronx and Queens, all the boroughs are so much different from each other. And it's not like that anywhere in the United States where it's so much different from borough to borough, from the way they talk, dress, look, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. And that may be the case. But what I was trying to tell my friend last night was Florida is the most extreme case of this because, and I'm talking about urban-wise in the black neighborhoods from hood to hood. That's what we're talking about, not like suburban or anywhere else. Just talking about from hood to hood, from city to city. Miami is an entire different world from Central Florida. From it's so much faster, but also from the way that they talk, from the way that they look, dressed, and we're only a couple hours driving away.
The way they dance, the food.
The way they dance. The way Miami people dance and the way Tampa people dance are just completely different. They juking, but they juke different. It's both called juking, but it's completely different. Yeah. Jacksonville is so much different than Central Florida and Miami. Right. It's ridiculous. Then you got like how Ocala, Gainesville, they're like little country stuff like that. Fort Myers, stuff like that. And just the way, just so from city to city throughout Florida, it's like you going to an entire different state. Yeah. Like they hustle different. You know what I mean? You got some cities that's still big on scamming. Some are still old school and selling crack cocaine. Like it's just so much different. And for some reason, she couldn't understand that.
She ain't been here. No, for real. Like it's different. Yeah. And you didn't even mention the other one is like when you go to like the rural counties, like Polk County, and like that's a whole different thing there. I mean, it's a whole different thing. But I don't think a person who has not spent time in these places has any idea what the hell we're talking about. Yeah, there's no way to know. You just look at it as, Florida's that little thing down at the end, and they're all crazy and whatever.
I think people recognize it though. Charlemagne got a whole little line. The craziest people is from the Bronx in Florida or something, he says. Like that, like, man, people notice it, man. Florida's different. We different. Like, I told her, like, one of the coaches, he's from Jersey, and he always went like, why Florida people act like that? Why y'all, like, so, you know what I mean? Why y'all do this way? I'm like, it's just Florida.
Yeah. That's one thing we all got in common now. It's crazy folks everywhere.
Yeah. No, but yeah, but I mean the Florida thing's different. Like even when we went up to Atlanta this weekend and like, we were at the tournament, like we were the Florida guys. Like there was no doubt about it. Like it was, that was it. And but I think though internally, like the distinction you're making, between like Dade County and Orange County, like that, until you've been in both places, you're not gonna know. Yeah, like that. Now you won't be able to grasp the subtleties of it.
You're just not. And what it really hit me was when I was in college, because in college was the first time I really spent a lot of time around like a guy from Miami, a guy from Jacksonville, a guy from the Gainesville, Ocala area called Hawthorne. Then I also had a roommate from Sarasota, Tampa area, and just like it's like we were living. It's like one was from California, one was from Oregon. Like we listen to different music. Like Miami don't like that. They don't listen to Boosie. And back in school, Boosie was like one of the hottest artists. But they don't know Boosie like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus like Boosie always come to Orlando to perform. Like, you know, this is one of his hotbeds to perform in Florida. Like, it's just a lot of different things, man. It's just weird.
But
you know,
I also said too, like people that are from South Florida that relocated to Central Florida, like the way they talk about, like their life now is so different. And they tell you, and it's like, and like the reality is, it's so different. Like they come from, you know, Michigan down.
Yeah, that's how they talk.
It's 3 hours and like or whatever. But like just the stories they tell, the way they relate and interact to things, you can feel that this is a very different experience for those folks.
You be amazed how serious conch salad is for them.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and we don't
man,
do that
conch
here.
salad in Florida and Orlando, man, it's trash, man. I gotta go back to the city. Like, man, listen, I ain't eat conch salad till I was in my late 20s. Like, we don't eat that in Orlando. So I'm sure this ain't the spot to really find the best conch salad. I'm saying. You can find a rib man on every corner now. You get some quality ribs. That's what we. You know what I'm saying? We could do that in Orlando,
we
but the conch salad and fritters and all that's Miami. That's
Miami.
island type of food. You know what I mean?
That's a great point. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point.